Songwriters, here's what happened that really changed your money. So Sony Music Publishing just signed a deal with Spotify. Now, why does that matter? Last year, Spotify added audiobooks to the premium subscription, and they called that a bundle. That move made them pay less mechanical royalties to songwriters, about 20% less. In fact, songwriters are on track to lose about $150 million just in 1 year. But now the new Sony deal skips that, which means that mechanical royalties are going to be restored to those songwriters, and they'll start getting paid more fairly from streams. Now, Universal, Warner, and others have already inked a similar deal, but now all the big publishers are protecting the songwriters, probably because they heard your voices. Now, for us, indie songwriters like you, singers, rappers, the lesson is really simple. Publishing matters. Whoever handles your publishing decides whether you keep your full streaming in check or you lose a big chunk to loopholes. So make sure y'all stay on top of that, all right? Y'all continue to be productive. A quick lesson in royalties. You have performance royalties, which is for public play. You have mechanical royalties for when someone streams your song or reproduces the content. In the US, mechanical royalty rates are set by something called the CRB, which means the Copyright Royalty Board. Songs are licensed through a compulsory license, which means that streaming services like Spotify can use them if they follow the legal rules. Now, this is what's called a Phono Records 4. I know it's a lot of jargon, but this is what's called Phono Records 4. This is something that was set in place 2023 to 2027. The problem just came up when Spotify decided to offer these new products, which was called a bundle. That law, that set of rules did not account for the bundle, but what it did was it shorthanded songwriters. And the higher ups, they know this, but they do it until we notice, right? They know this and do it until we notice. So that's how this all works, and I'm glad enough of y'all spoke up so now we can get past this and continue earning their fair share of royalties that we are owed as creators. There we go.